Today we'll be talking about Newton's third law of motion. If there is an action, there must be an equal and opposite reaction. For example, Ryan's feet are producing a force against the ground, and the ground is producing an equal force back upon his feet.
The center of gravity is the imaginary point in a body of matter that the total weight is centered on. If John is against a wall and leans over to touch his toes, the center of gravity is over his base, therefore causing him to fall.
Friction can be defined as the resistance an object has on its surface. Watch as Michael Haydorn scoots his feet across the floor. The floor exerts friction on his feet, causing him to move slowly.
Come on, Haydorn. Come on, Haydorn.
Hang time is the amount of time that an object spends in the air. Watch as Ryan throws a green cube in the air as it sits in the air for a slight amount of time. Action.
F equals ma is a simple equation. Force equals mass times acceleration. For example, if Nathaniel opens the door and that weighs 30 kilograms and pushes the door open with an acceleration of 4 meters per second squared, he uses a force of 120 newtons. It's the projection of the force on an object and the distance through which the object is moved. For example, if Nathaniel is lifting a book that weighs 10 newtons and has to lift in 2 meters, 20 joules of work is done.
A hypothesis is an educated guess based on factual information. For example, John Viner hypothesizes that the ball that he has in his hand will drop due to gravity.
Inertia, the fight that any object puts up against its state of motion. Nate will now toss a stick up in the air that weighs 1 kilogram.
Acceleration is the rate at which velocity changes. Watch Ryan as he goes from sitting to walking to running.
Velocity can be defined as the distance you travel divided by the amount of time it takes. For example, Haydorn travels at a certain speed, therefore he has a constant velocity. Nate Cossack.
Hey, it's John Viner.
Ryan Payne.
Michael Haydorn.
Quiet down, gentlemen, because this is our physics video, and I hope you learned something, so pay attention.